Welcome Zetsubians, and this is the first chapter of our deck corner. Today we'll be going over the commander Thraxamundar, who we have right here. Sorry it's backwards for you guys. My apologies. Read them off to you. Thraxamundar for 4 generic, Island, Swamp, and a red. Haste. Whenever Thraxamundar attacks, defending player sacrifices a creature. Whenever a player sacrifices a creature, you may put a 1/1 counter on Thraxamundar. So, the main theme of this deck is going to be sacrifice. And today we're going over Grixis colors. So let's get started with black commons. Resourceful Return. I won't be reading off the effects of creatures until we get to rares and mythics, and there's only 6 of those. I will be reading the special lands and main themes of the deck. Corpse Hauler, Stronghold Assassin, Bone Splinters. That's all the black. Red, we have Rummaging Goblin. Blue, Wretched Griff. That's it for common single colors. Let's go to multicolor. And artifact. For multicolor and artifact, we have Renegade Map, Demonic Dread. That's it for commons. We have now black uncommons. Graph Harvest, Dead Drop, Minister of Pain, Sinister Concoction, Senator Vampire, Ruthless Disposal, Archetyped of Finality, more Necropod. Correct me if I said that one wrong. Quest for the Gravelord, Corrupt, Hissing Miasma. Correct me on that one too. Malfed Twins, No Rest for the Wicked. This one's interesting. Sacrifice No Rest for the Wicked. Return to hand all creature cards put into your graveyard from play this turn. Gatekeeper of Malakir. Virulent Plague. Netherborn Phenelax. Self-Inflicted Wound. Feast on the Fallen, and Spined Fluke. That's it for black uncommons. We now have red. Scorched Rusalka. For 1 red, sacrifice a creature. Scorched Rusalka deals 1 damage to target player. Might makes right. At the beginning of your combat on your turn, if you control each creature on the battlefield with the greatest power, gain control of target creature an opponent controls until end of turn. Untap that creature, it gains haste until end of turn. So the theme of all of the taking cards that I have is to take their creatures, sacrifice them for them, and then pull out Ruthless Death Fang It's flying. Whenever you sacrifice a creature, target opponent sacrifices a creature. So I'm essentially dealing them 2 sacks for 1. Well, for none. Mindclaw Shaman, Mardu Blazebringer, Reroute, Gaze of Adamaro, Goblin Bombardment. Sacrifice a creature, Goblin Bombardment deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Rapture, Blind with Anger, Spark Spitter. For 1 red, tap, discard a card, put a 3/1 red elemental creature token named Spark Elemental into play with Trample, Haste, and at end of turn, sacrifice Spark Elemental. Threaten, Manticore Eternal, and press into service. That's it for red uncommons. We have, for blue uncommons, Augur of Bolus, Eternal of Harsh Truths, Vexing Scuddler, Living Tsunami, Aetherize, Voidwalk, and Broken Connections. Time for the artifacts and multicolored for uncommons. We have Toil and Trouble, Gem of Becoming, which shows Nicol Bolas Horns and the Gem. Far and Away, Rakdos Charm, Dimir Charm, and Demon's Horn. That's it for all of the uncommons, except for land. We only have 1 uncommon land, which is Blighted Fen. Tap for 1 colorless, pay 4 and 1 black, tap, sacrifice Blighted Fen. Target opponent sacrifices a creature. For our non-basic lands, we have Siftwater Cliffs, Submerged Boneyard, Evolving Wilds, Cinder Barrens, Is It Boiler Works, Rakdos Carnarium, Is It Guildgate, and Bloodfell Caves. And then we have 9 swamps, seven islands, 8 mountains, and time for our 6 mythics and rares. I'll be counting them as both because there's only 6. Well, we've already seen Thrax, so 5. We have, starting with our rares, Mob Rule. Choose 1. Gain control of all creatures with power 4 or greater until end of turn, and untap those creatures. They gain haste until end of turn. Or, gain control of all creatures with power 3 or less until end of turn. Untap those creatures. They gain haste until end of turn. We have Eater of Hope. Flying. For 1 black, sacrifice another creature, regenerate Eater of Hope. For 2 generic and a black, sacrifice 2 other creatures, destroy target creature. We have Omit Eternal. This one I've been debating on taking out. I mean, made this deck last Saturday, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be taken out soon. It has Afflict 3. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, put a -1/-1 counter on Emit Eternal. Whenever Emit Eternal deals combat damage to a player, remove all -1/-1 counters from it. We have Nicol Bolas the Deceiver. It's +3. Each opponent loses 3 life unless that player sacrifices a non-land permanent or discards a card, which we can both be bolstered from. It's -3, destroy target creature, draw a card. It's -11, Nicol Bolas the Deceiver deals 7 damage to each opponent, you draw 7 cards. And our final mythic. Any guesses? Pause the video and enter your guess. If you want, you don't have to. Is Cruel Reality. Enchant target player. Enchanted player. At the beginning of enchanted player's upkeep, that player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. If the player can't, he or she loses 5 life. Thank you for watching. Tomorrow, I will be opening 2 Hour of Devastation packs, and hopefully it'll be on soon. I'm not sure. Hopefully. Thank you for watching, and have a good night.